But what we need to talk to Merce about now is what happened at the Emirates today.
Thierry Henry has officially returned to Arsenal, and his first training session as the club's new assistant coach at London Colney was nothing short of extraordinary. The legendary striker, renowned for his speed, intelligence, and clinical finishing, stepped onto the pitch not as a player, but as a mentor and guide for a squad eager to learn from one of the greatest forwards in football history. The atmosphere was electric, blending excitement, nostalgia, and a renewed sense of ambition for both players and staff. From the moment Henry arrived, it was clear his presence would have an immediate impact. The players, many of whom grew up idolizing him, were visibly energized. Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli, two of Arsenal's brightest attacking talents, seemed particularly inspired. Rodrigo, the club's new signing, absorbed every lesson, eager to refine his movement, timing, and finishing under the guidance of a player who mastered all three. Even established stars like Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice were keen to listen and engage, recognizing that Henry's insight could sharpen their tactical understanding and overall awareness on the pitch. Henry wasted no time asserting his coaching influence. After a brief warm-up, he gathered the forwards for finishing drills, demonstrating movements and techniques that made him a legend. He emphasized anticipation, quick thinking, and composure in front of goal, showing the players how to read defenders and exploit spaces. At one point, he executed a perfectly timed curling run behind a defensive line, finishing with the precision that made him feared by defenders across Europe. The players watched attentively, some replicating his movements, others taking mental notes for later. It wasn't just the attackers who benefited from Henry's guidance. Midfielders were instructed on controlling transitions, managing possession, and creating opportunities under pressure. Declan Rice and Odegaard were given detailed pointers on timing their passes, positioning, and understanding the flow of the game. Defenders William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes were encouraged to play with confidence and take calculated risks, while goalkeepers Aaron Ramsdale and David Raya were advised on rapid ball distribution and initiating attacks from the back. Henry's approach made it clear that his influence would touch every area of the squad, not just the attacking line. The interaction between Henry and Mikel Arteta was particularly noteworthy. Arteta observed closely while collaborating seamlessly with Henry, blending his tactical discipline with Henry's instinctive attacking knowledge. The duo was frequently seen conferring about drills, formations, and player positioning, creating a dynamic coaching partnership that promises to elevate Arsenal's tactical approach and overall performance. The synergy between them was evident and left both players and staff visibly inspired. Henry's energy and charisma shone throughout the session. He was authoritative yet approachable, demanding precision and intensity while also easing moments with humor and encouragement. Players responded eagerly to his corrections, motivated by the fact that they were learning directly from someone who had excelled at the very highest level of the game. Rodrigo, in particular, benefited from one-on-one attention, honing his runs and finishing with precision under Henry's watchful eye. Saka and Martinelli were constantly challenged to refine their decision-making in the final third, focusing on timing, composure, and clinical execution. Fans were quick to react on social media. Clips and photos from the session were shared thousands of times, with supporters expressing excitement and calling the moment a dream come true. Many highlighted the boost in player intensity, motivation, and morale, noting that Henry's influence could be the spark Arsenal needs to challenge for both Premier League and Champions League glory. The emotional impact on fans was significant, as Henry's return represents not just technical guidance, but also a living connection to the club's historic identity. The session concluded with Henry addressing the entire squad, emphasizing the pride and responsibility that comes with wearing the Arsenal badge. You play not just for yourselves, but for the fans, for the club, and for everyone who believes in Arsenal, he told them. Every moment on the pitch requires focus, dedication, and courage. Give everything, and the results will follow. The players responded with enthusiastic applause, clearly motivated by his words and eager to implement his lessons on the field. Thierry Henry's first training session as Arsenal's assistant coach was more than a routine practice, it was a statement of intent. His presence merges the club's storied past with its ambitious present, offering players the chance to develop technical skills, tactical awareness, and a winning mentality under the guidance of a true legend. The energy, focus, and excitement displayed during the session suggest that Arsenal's squad has already been elevated by his influence, both on and off the pitch. As the sun set on London Colney, the first training session concluded, leaving behind a squad energized, motivated, and ready to embrace the challenges of the season. Henry's influence promises to shape not only individual player development but also the team's collective mentality, inspiring a culture of discipline, creativity, and confidence. For Arsenal fans, the return of Thierry Henry signifies hope, ambition, and the promise of a brighter future. With Henry back in red and white, Arsenal has gained more than just a coaching figure, they have regained a mentor, an inspiration, and a symbol of excellence. If this first session is any indication, the next chapter of Arsenal football promises excitement, growth, and renewed dreams of domestic and European glory. The King is home once again, and the Gunners' journey toward success has taken a thrilling leap forward.